Okay, welcome everyone to the 5 o'clock session that I'm doing every day on YouTube, and I believe I'm now also live on my own Instagram. Still trying to figure it all out. So what we're doing every day is a bit of movement and some meditation, just some time to gather our energy and to ground. So I hope everyone has been. I already heard from Louise the chatting on the YouTube channel that everybody's been enjoying some sunshine, and here in Holland as well, it's warmer again. It's the sun is out. It was really cold the last 2 days, but today it's heating up again, which is lovely. So today I'd like to take you through an exercise, but we'll do that right before the meditation, where we learn to move between the two worlds, if you like. There's the world of the mind and there's the world of reality. And at the moment, it's really, really easy to get lost in the world of the mind because there's so much going on in the world, and our worry machine, our mind, the thoughts, the thinking, has a lot to worry about. So we can get so stuck in it, and it's quite easy to realize you're stuck and to bring yourself back to the moment. And we use the senses to do that. We use the here and now. But that's the exercise I'm going to talk you through right before the meditation, because it leads you to a place where it's fairly easy to sit still and be with yourself. So first, we're going to move a little bit, but then you know what's coming. So I'd like you to actually stay seated the way you are. It's best to sit flat on the floor or on a little bit of height, but nothing too high. You want to sit grounded, but still be able to lift your spine out of your hips, so we're not sort of rounded out. If you're rounded out, sit up on something. And then you can place your hands on your knees and you sort of lean forward, take your chest through the shoulders, so you're hollowing your back, and then exhaling, you're rounding, you're leaning back, the back of the sit bones, and you just keep going. Inhale, opening the spine a little bit into a back bend, and exhale, allowing the spine to round. Inhale, and breathe a little deeper. Exhale, breathe deep in through your nose. And exhaling slowly and relaxingly, rounding the spine. One more. And then one more time, inhale. And then exhale, come back to neutral. And then placing your left hand down to the side. Inhale, take your right arm up. Walk the left hand out to the left and exhale, lean to the left, stretching out the right side. Nothing too deep. Inhale, up. Right hand down, exhale, bending to the right. Just keep moving. Keep it nice and dynamic. So what we're doing is we're moving the spine in the 6 directions. We did forward, backward just now, and now we do both sides side bends. Super healthy. You want to do that every day, making sure you move the spine in those 6 directions to keep it young and healthy, and to keep your feet. And when your spine feels good, you feel good. When your spine, you're only as old or as young as your spine feels, they say. That's super true. Okay, it's nice and simple. And it's okay if the opposite hip lifts a little when you go off to the side. Sometimes you're told to keep it down. Nothing wrong with that, but it's also really nice to let it move along with the spine. The hips always do a little bit of what the spine is doing. It's healthier, instead of keeping them super stable and let the spine do something by itself. Okay, and then back to center, and then inhale, take your arms up. So we do now the 6th movement, or the 5th and the 6th, and that's twisting to both sides. Twisting to the right. Inhale, come back to center, arms up high, and exhale, twisting to the left. Keep going. So this is really easy to remember. Every day is just to move your spine in those 6 directions, backward and forward, into the back bend and the forward bend, this both side bends we just did, and now we're rotating the spine, we're twisting. Okay, one more time each side. And even doing that already makes you feel like a new person. And come back to neutral. Roll the shoulders, actually come and sit differently. So we sit on the knees. If you don't sit well on the knees, stay where you are. And just roll the shoulders back 3 times. Roll them forward 3 times. And then clasp your hands in front of you. Exhale, press your hands out. Inhale, take your arms up. And reach up high. Take your arms back a little bit. Take a few deep breaths. Let your head slide back. Chest open, belly a little engaged. Inhale deep. Exhale long. Deep in breath. Out through the belly, through the pubic bone. High. Let the energy sink. One more. Hey. And releasing the arms. Taking your arms back behind you. Interlace the fingers. Take your shoulders back. Belly still a little engaged. Inhale, take your arms up. And some of you may lift it up very high. Some of you might not go very far. It could be also very nice to hold on to something so your hands are not that close. It can be better for your bone structure. Gives you more space to move. Inhale. Keep the fronts of the shoulders back when you do this. Exhale. Inhale. Pressing the tops of the feet down a bit so you stabilize yourself. One more breath. And release. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Feel the shoulders. The sensations around the upper body and the spine, the neck. And then just for yourself, begin to move your neck a little bit. So we're just going to let the chin come down and then take the ear to the right shoulder. We're not going back, not for now. And bring the chin back down and then take the ear over, left ear to the left shoulder. And we just circle in between. You just breathe consciously. You don't need to breathe a particular way. Just be aware of it. Let your breath be relaxing. Okay. And then come back to the center with your chin and lift your head up. And then place your hands behind your head. Interlace them. Let the elbows come forward a bit. And then slide your head back into your hands. And you press a little against the head with the hands and slide the back of the head up at the same time with the hands. So you're lengthening the neck. This is gentle. 3 deep and full breaths. Another breath. One more. And release. And feel, just notice how the head slides back in space. So if you do a lot of computer work, just doing this movement, super healthy, in between a couple of times, just to get rid of that forward, how do you call it? Posture. Okay, arms out. We're going to go separate. So you bring the right arm, turn it inward. So you bring your shoulder forward and your thumb moves down. And at the same time, your left arm the other way. So you turn it out and that little finger points up. Yeah, and then you switch. And this is like flossing the shoulder and the arms and the muscles around it. And also when we do a lot of computer work, this is very good in between your work to do every kind of 15, 20 minutes. Give your shoulders, your neck, or your arms some kind of movement. So that at the end of the day, you're not completely clogged up. Okay, and then shake it out. Right, and then we stand up. We do a quick shake out before we move to our meditation. Yeah, almost actually. We'll just flow for a moment. So place your feet hip width apart, spread your toes. Inhale, take your arms out and up. Reach long and exhale, bending from the hips and the knees bend, coming all the way down. Let the head hang, the arms, the shoulders. Deep breath in here. Exhale. A bit of a sigh, a bit of sound. Inhale. Okay, inhale, lengthen your spine. Hands can be on the shins, outer shins or on the floor. Lift the chest, look forward so the neck works here a little bit. And then exhale, place your hands down, step back, downward dog. And press your hands down, take your hips up and back. Deep breath in. Long breath out and move the backs of your legs a little bit. And if down dog comes easy to you, this is just such a lovely pose to be in. So move your hips from side to side. And then step your right foot forward between the hands. Bring the back knee down. Lower the hips. Inhale, take your arms up. Draw your right foot and left knee together a little bit. And then just sliding the shoulder blades down. So a bit more yoga today, little bit less of anything else. Inhale, arms up. And slide those shoulder blades down. Inhale, up. Placing your hands behind your head again. Do the same thing, pressing the head back. At the same time, elbows come forward and you pull the back of the head up with the hands a bit. Lean the head back. Lean back all together. Chest lifts. Inhale. And release the hands, the arms. Feel that you've just opened the front of your left thigh. And then you can, just for fun if you can, move the weight back. Step your right knee next to your left knee. And then step your left foot forward. Just a nice and easy way of changing side. Inhale here. Exhale. Lean into it. Take your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, sliding down the shoulder blades. 2 more times. One more. And then place your hands behind the head. And again, elbows come forward a little bit. Slide your head back as you pull the back of the head up with the hands. And lean into the hands. The upper back leans back. The chest lifts. Enjoy being here for a moment. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. And release the arms. And again, left knee next to right knee. And then we stand up. And now we really will shake out quickly. So shake out the hands. And shaking out the body gets rid of stagnant energy. Just shakes everything up and then settles everything as it's supposed to be. So it completely changes how you feel. So really quickly and strongly shake out the hands and take deep breaths. And with the out breath, remember to try and sink your energy to the belly where it's supposed to be. We shouldn't be all up in our heads, which we are. And what we're doing now brings everything back down. So inhale deep. Hey, out through the belly, through the pubic bone. Sink the energy. One more time. Hey, okay. Check out the legs. Strongly, one at a time. Stick out the shoulders and the waist. That's it. And then both knees at the same time, bending and straightening. And feel that movement moving through the whole body. Hey. Deep breath in. Make that sound with me. Hey. Exhaling out. Let the energy sink. One more time. Hey. And everything. Shake it out. Everything, the whole body move. Get everything to flow. Anything that you've held today, let it go out. One more big shake. Remember that big splash of cold water. Imagine that. Inhale. There it comes. And then direction in the body. Just to get everything moving. And we stop. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Feel your body. Feel the aliveness in your body. Movement is just as important as stillness. Is just as important as touch. That's what I talked about yesterday. So with a very mindful touch, just stroke around your head, the energy down, neck, and the shoulders and the arms. Mindful, caring, loving touch. At the same time you stroke the energy down along the chest, the belly, the side waist and the back, kidneys. Stroke it down. Stroke it down the legs. Okay, good. And then inhale, come and stand again, knees soft. Lift your elbows up to the sides. Hands to heart height. Exhale, settle your energy. Inhale, lift it up along the front line. Energy floating. And exhale, energy settling down in the lower dantian, the lower energy center. Inhale, float your energy as if you're growing a couple of millimeters. And exhale, settle. One more time, elbows up. Settle. Bring everything to stillness. Inhale, float. Exhale, bring it down to your lower belly. Inhale, float. Bring it down. Okay. Release your arms. Feel yourself. And then come to a seated position for your meditation. So you can sit on a pillow, of course, but you can also sit on a chair or against something, but it's again really quite important or nice to have a straight back, to have your chest open, and to, if you can, you sit on in your own strength. Yeah, and if you do lean against something, it can be really helpful to have a little folded pillow in your lower back so you keep your curve. Okay, and the more you have underneath your hips, the easier it is to sit. So I also sit on a meditation pillow, and you can, sit on folded blankets or anything like that. Okay. So, two worlds, the world of the mind and the world of reality. So the questions we're going to ask in a moment is, what is my mind worrying about? And what is here right now? And what is my mind worrying about are your thoughts, the thoughts around what can go wrong in this time of the world with the coronavirus. Maybe worry about you getting sick or your loved ones getting sick, or already worrying about someone who is sick. Maybe your job, or it could be the future, anything like that. Answer it, feel it, and then we ask the question to ourselves, and what is here right now? And that question points to your senses, to everything that is literally here right now. So it is the touch of the floor underneath my body, and it is the feeling of air on my skin, and it's the light that I see, and it's my breath that I feel, and it's something that I smell. Yeah, so it is really right here, right now. And it's okay if you have your eyes open in the beginning. You can also have them closed. With that question, you can open them and also take something you see, for example. Yeah, so it's really bringing yourself into this moment. And this is how you shift out of your worrying mind into the reality. So this is the world of the mind. There's only two worlds, and this is the moment of reality. And you can shift, and you use your senses to shift. Okay, so let's try. So if you want to close your eyes, you close your eyes. And from this exercise, we just go straight into our meditation as well, because it helps you to shift to the here and now. First of all, feel how you sit. So let's start with the here and now. Feel the earth underneath the body supporting you. Feel how the breath moves the body. Okay. And maybe you can even, with your eyes closed, see light, and otherwise with your eyes open, you may see light. Or a color. What is it that you see? And this exercise always brings you in the moment. Now let's move to the mind. What are you worrying about right now? What is your mind worrying about? And don't elaborate too much, just whatever comes up. Any thought in a way is a worry. So for me it could be, will you get it, the exercise that I'm doing, for example? That's a worry. What are you worrying about? And just realize that. You could even say it out loud if there's nobody around, or you mention it inwardly. Saying it out loud helps to make it clear. And then move to what is here right now, and take something very obvious, like I can really feel the mat underneath my feet. So the touch of the mat underneath my feet. That is at the moment my right here, right now. That is clear. And then back again. What are you worrying about? What is your mind worrying about? And answer again. My mind is worrying about that this takes too long, for example. So what are you worrying about? And then what is here right now? What is here right now? I feel breath moving through my body. Air. And really give it a moment to feel that what you name. What are you worrying about right now? Answer it for yourself. So you keep going back and forth. And what is here right now? And you can repeat the same thing too. It doesn't matter. If the same thing comes up, you just repeat it and you are with that. What is here right now? Something that is uncomplicated. Just there. Able to perceive with the senses, with the touch, with the smell, with the view, with the ears. Feeling inside the body, a sensation. Best to stay away from emotions because they don't come from the here and now, so they get complicated. So stay with the really what is here right now. Something simple like air, earth, feeling of breath, light, a color you see. The touch of my hands on my legs, the warmth. One more time. What are you worrying about? And what is here right now? What is here right now? And let's stay with that for another little bit. What is here right now? In my case, I feel myself sitting on my pillow, the touch between the buttocks and the meditation pillow and the weight of myself. What is here right now? The warmth of my hands resting on my legs, also the weight of them. What is here right now? I hear the ticking of the clock in the background. You answer for yourself a couple of times. What is here right now? Tune into it. What is here right now? And then just Stay. Let the question go. And quickly go through the points we've learned. Relax the eyes, the back of the eyes, deep within the brain. You may already feel it's relaxed. Relaxing the jaw and the root of the tongue. Relax around the waist and the belly. See if you can relax even more. And feel gravity. Let the earth have you. Let gravity have you. Relax into it. And just be with what is here right now. Nothing to do, nothing to change. It's all just fine as it is. Just rest. Be the space for the experience you're having and welcome it. And then bring your attention to your heart, the chest. And from the heart, reach out in the space around you and tune into the stillness. And let that stillness reveal that same stillness within. Let that stillness touch your heart. And the stillness is not the absence of sound. It's underneath everything. It's behind the comings and goings of life, of experiences and sensations and sounds and everything. It is that space out of which everything arises and falls away again. And you can tune into it and you can feel it. It can be a felt sense within your body. And while you rest in your heart, with loving awareness, with kindness, feel the wish to be happy and to be relaxed like this and grounded. And may you be happy. May you be able to relax and find that grounding in the moment and understand the difference between the two worlds, the world of the mind and the world of reality, and be able to switch between when you need to, so that you can come out of your head into the moment. And then extend that wish for happiness out to all beings. May all beings, everywhere, without exception, be happy and live with ease. Being grounded in what's really here right now, not just what we make of it with our head. And take a moment to send your loving kindness to those you know that need it, or that could do with it. People you know going through a hard time, or someone you love that you think could do with a bit of extra love. Just see them in your heart, see them happy, see them healthy. And send your love to them, your wishes of them being well. Okay. And may we all be happy, peaceful, and free of suffering. Gently bring your attention back to your heart. And with gentleness from your heart, feel into your whole body. Feel your head, your arms, your torso, your legs, from your heart. Start to move your fingers a little bit, taking a deeper breath in. And as you exhale, you can come back. Okay. So thank you for joining me again. And try this exercise out during the day when you feel you get caught up in your mind, where you just go, okay, so 2 worlds. What am I worrying about? Bring it into your awareness. And what is here right now? Use your senses, something that's really here right now. Keep doing that for a few minutes. Keep going back and forth. Always end with the here and now. And see what that does for you. And I'd love to hear your comments as well, how you found this exercise. You can do it right in the chat on YouTube, but you can also leave the comments when the video is finished underneath the video itself. That's easier for me to read. So thank you so much again, everyone, for joining me for this half an hour. And remember, for your movement, there's a class suggested in the description below this video that I'm sure you'll enjoy. And see you tomorrow again at 5 o'clock.